Welcome to a special edition AEW Dynamite September to remember, and we will never forget it. Post show with your boy ABE from DET.
I am that Bald Bro from the NYC.
Man, they set us up for greatness with All Out with this show, man. Beginning to end, they told every story. They set everything up perfectly. No complaints at all, man. Great show.
Great show from start to finish. And from how it started and how it closed, it started with the main event. It closed with the main event. I mean, great bookend show, like from start to finish. I mean, if you weren't excited already for All Out this upcoming Saturday in Toronto in the Scotiabank Arena, then you definitely are now. Like, I mean, dude, I cannot wait to be in the electric in there.
You heard, Bald Bro, right? We will be there live. If you're around section 214, look for the guys with the bald head from the Holy Shhh Podcast and Ron T. He's not bald, but he'll be there with us. But yeah, and Ron T. It's gonna be crazy. All creators, all fans, anybody who want to link up with us and do something, let's just collab. Hit me up, hit Bald Bro up, and we'll make it happen. But let's get into this Dynamite. Starts off with the contract signing. I felt like this was serious. It was no shot in my brain that Kyle Fletcher was going to win this. But during this promo, the way he was talking, his mannerisms, everything, with the suit on, looking professional, it was a little bulb in my head like, maybe the craziest thing could happen and Kyle Fletcher could be the next AEW champion. But no fighting. Everything was cool in the beginning, but he promised later in the evening Hangman would get his. But how'd you feel about the contract signing, Ball, bro?
I love the tone of this contract signing. Like you said, this was all business right here. There were no games being played, no jokes, no nothing. This was what we're seeing right before our eyes with Kyle Fletcher. We are seeing a star in the making right here. And he is, I wouldn't even say he's on time. He is so early right now. This dude he's not even in his prime, nowhere near in his prime right now. And you could just tell in almost a year's time under the Don Callis family, under the tutelage of the great Don Callis, like you could just see it is night and day from what he was before to what he is now. Just the look, the presence, the confidence, everything that Kyle Fletcher has, like he is the real deal. He has the ability to be the face of this company for the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, not just in AEW, but in all professional wrestling. He is one of the top rising stars in the entire landscape of wrestling right now. You can just hear it in his voice. You see it in his mannerisms, the way he moves, he talks. Like that is he is the prototype of what you want in a superstar in today's wrestling business. I mean, he's got it all, but I just love the rebuttal from Hangman, like saying, you remind me of myself back in 2019 when he first lost to Jericho. Like he sees the ability, he sees the potential in Kyle Fletcher. But as good as Kyle is, Hangman says, not yet. You're not ready. So, let's see if this pushes Kyle to go above and beyond what he already is right now. But I mean, listen, I was at an 8 out of 10. I was excited for this match, but after this segment, I'm at above 10 right now. This is going to be an amazing showcase from the Protostar, right? In front of us. Whoever wins, I think Hangman will still pull it up, but win or lose, I don't even think the sky is the limit for the Protostar. He is above and beyond. He is on a whole different solar system than anyone else right now. Like I said, it's just scary the amount of potential that the Protostar has, and I cannot wait to see how he shows out on that big stage come this Saturday at All Out.
Definitely. Shout out to my guy Cool Rock 29 over on TikTok. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. But next up, Jon Moxley defeats Roderick Strong. Doesn't even just defeat him. He chokes him out in front of his real life wife, Marina Shafir. But I love that kayfabe is still alive. They didn't say anything crazy on commentary about them being married. They played it off. So for those who didn't know, you probably wouldn't know, but it was great. Kayfabe is still alive. This match was incredible from beginning to end. I can never get enough of Roderick Strong. He is the Messiah of backbreakers, and he proved that tonight, but it wasn't enough to defeat Jon Moxley. Your thoughts on this one?
I mean, great hard hitting match between Roddy and Mox. Like, we knew when this match was set up, like there's no flips, there's no going over the top rope. There is right hand, left hand, chop, kick, slam, multiple backbreakers from Roddy. I mean, this match went exactly as I thought it would, and like you said, I love the non-interaction on the outside between Roddy and Marina Shafir. Like, it's all business, when they're clocked in, when they're on TV, they could do the hubby and wifey stuff in the back or at home. Nah, it's all business. Like, nah, I'm on Mox's side, from 8 to 10 or 8 to 11. But this was a great match, a great hard hitting action, and like you said, I don't know, it's kind of like a maybe deflating feeling for Roddy getting choked out in front of your wife, though. So I don't know, she's gonna tease the hell out of him in the back. But nah, this is a great tone setter for the afternoon, and just fucking Mox, he gets him to tap out. He goes out ring. He does like 10 push-ups outside the ring. The dude is a beast. He is on another level. I mean, like, it's insane. Like, from losing the title belt, you thought him and the Death Riders would have started trending down. Nah, man, they have been trending upward. They are getting stronger and better as time passes by. So anyone thinks it's going to be a walk in the park for Darby, like, to take out Mox and the Death Riders. First of all, that coffin match is going to be insane. I feel like there's a surprise or two coming in that match. There's going to be something that I think we're going to be talking about for a long time at the conclusion of that match.
I feel like a kid in a candy store waiting on, or like a kid waiting on Christmas. That's a better analogy. Just knowing, and we about to be here to see all of this shit. It's amazing. But next up, Lashley defeats Toa. It was a great match. Referee stoppage. The man didn't tap out. He went out on his shield like a soldier, went to sleep, and afterwards, MVP and Shelton Benjamin, they didn't jump Ricochet. They caught him off guard like some sneaky bastards they are. Man, ridiculous. But you better believe this weekend, Ricochet, GOA, they're going to get their lick back on the Hurt Syndicate. It's going to be an incredible match. What you saw last week from Shelton Benjamin with the great professional wrestling, the technical side of it, which you saw this week with Toa and Bobby Lashley. Once you add MVP and Bishop Khan, this is going to be a great 6-man tag. I cannot wait. But your thoughts on this one?
Ooh, this was that old school Hoss match right here. This was just straight up, they were throwing bombs from start to finish. They were throwing haymakers, headbutts. I mean, Bobby Lashley taking that Samoan drop, like that back body drop on the apron, that looked nasty. But man, Lashley, like, he turned back the clock right here. Like, he was in top form right here. We need more Bobby Lashley singles match. But Toa, like, showing out in a rare singles match. I mean, he showed out, he showed off, and he showed exactly why Ricochet, put his trust in Toa and Bishop Khan, and why I love this trio going forward. And like you said, I mean, yeah, he did take the L, but you know what? He didn't tap out. He went out on his shield, and no shame in that. You live to fight another day. But after the match, man, the goddamn shenanigans from the Hurt Syndicate, like you said, like, Ricochet's trying to check on his guy Toa like any other good teammate. That dirty MVP caught him with a sucker punch, knocked him into the barricade, and just like, and with Shelton, taking out Bishop as well. I guarantee when it's Saturday, our fellow ball brother, the light-skinned king himself, will get his revenge and then some in Canada. All out, baby. Woo! Cannot wait.
Can't wait for that. And shout out Ricochet, man. He retweeted my post earlier today. My king, I am not worthy of a retweet, but I do appreciate it. Cannot wait to see you this weekend in Toronto. It's going to be incredible. But next up, we get FTR face-to-face with Cope and Cage. Oh, I'm sorry. Christian wants to say Cage and Cope. So we're going to get this right. Cage and Cope face-to-face with FTR. This was dope, man. I like Cash having that mic talking about how he met Edge in a gym 16 years ago. He told that story. And then I like Dax getting on the mic, breaking down all the teams by name. You got DIY references and some NXT guys getting mentioned in this promo. And facts, when he was breaking it down, they've been killing it in every single promotion. I don't care what you think about tag teams. You better have FTR at the top of your list because they are just that. But then Christian Cage, they get the mic. And Christian just goes in saying he doesn't care about the $100,000 or $500 fine. I'm rich, bitch. And he hits Dex in the face, and I think he might have broke his nose, man. We got to look for some reports on that. It might affect the match because the nose was crooked and it was leaking. Christian, you're going too damn far, but this was entertaining from start to finish. Your thoughts on this one?
I mean, great segment. They raised the stakes of this match. Like you said, Cash with the mic to start. He's bringing up all the history, with how they met Copeland 16 years ago. Cope coming into his gym, Cope getting, Cash and Dax in the front door. And he helped them out that way. But, in the 11 years that preceded that, they've been 10-time world champions, multiple promotions. And I love, like I said, I love the shout outs to DIY, to Gable and Jordan, to the other NXT talent as well. I mean, that's a sign of respect, and just their path. And he also shouted out the trilogy that they had with the Briscoes as well. I mean, these guys have done it all. They faced them all, and they've also beat them all, but they haven't beat them all yet. Now they are facing a team that this will be the first time in over 20 years they're teaming together in Toronto, Canada. The atmosphere in the Scotiabank Arena is going to be off the chain. It is going to be ridiculous for the hometown heroes in Cope and Cage. Sorry, Cage and Cope. I want to be respectful to the greatest father ever. And like you said, I mean, there is no if. I think Dax definitely got his nose busted. It was probably that microphone shot that Christian Cage hit him, to start that brawl. But he ain't gonna let no busted nose stop him. He'll go to the back, get it rearranged, get some swabs in there, clean it up, and he'll be good and ready to go Saturday. But we are in for tag team excellence this upcoming weekend. I cannot wait. This is a dream match come true, and I think Cage and Cope will be there to rise to the occasion. They will turn back the clock, and they will remind the entire wrestling world why they are one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Facts. Shout out Noah 805. He says Bobby versus Toll was fire, and he also says Dak got busted open for real. Yes.
Yeah.
I pray that Dax is okay. I do not want this to interfere with that match. And can we please stop mentioning Stokely not getting hoes, okay? Let that man live. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to have to link up with him this weekend in Toronto. Take him out, man. Show him a good time. But anyway, next up, tag team ladder qualifier. Young Bucks versus the Bang Bang Gang, who will always and forever have the best entrance, in my opinion. I just love that camera shot that they do when they come out. But it wasn't enough because Nicholas and Matthew, they got some bread, and their entrance was pyro crazy. Get some respect put on their name, and they also got respect in the win, defeating the Bang Bang Gang. Head into this incredible ladder match that I cannot wait for the tag team titles at All Out. Your thoughts on this one, Bald Bro?
Very good tag team match, and like you said, I'm right there with you. I mean, the Bang Bang Gang's entrance, it's great. It's one of the best I've seen. I mean, the camera work, the music, everything, they got it down packed. But like I said, the Young Bucks, they're on a roll right now since winning that $500K last week. But Nick got to chill. I love the dynamic they're doing right now off camera, like that. Nick, the younger brother, is going crazy, spending a little bit too much money here and there. He tried bribing Rick Knox during the match. That didn't work out and everything. So if older brother Matt doesn't rein him in, then the Bucks are going to go broke before they know it. But listen, great match all around. I mean, it's just another reason why the Bucks are just one of the greatest tag teams of all time. This is the year that they've reminded the world who they are and what they are about. And that's just putting on great tag team matches, whoever you put them in there with. I mean, listen, them being one of the 4 tag teams in that ladder match this Saturday, it's just going to make that match even so much better. I mean, you had to have the Bucks in this match. It's a no-brainer, man. They're going to go crazy this Saturday in Toronto.
Cannot wait. Now it is official what the triple threat will be. It was a shocker to me. I swore on everything the Beast was going to get it done, but Mascara Dorado gets the win. So we are getting him versus Okada versus Takeshita for the unified title. This one is going to be a sleeper that may steal the show, but I feel sorry for Dorado. He's just thrown in there as the extra, but he can go. He proved that tonight. I would have much rather had Beast, like I said, but it's still gonna be a good one. Your thoughts on this one?
I love me some lucha libre action, man, and that's the great thing about AEW like television is that you don't get the same match back to back. Like we just went over a great tag team match, and now we get some great lucha libre action that you could see on CMLL on Friday nights on YouTube, like myself, Adrian Lanskin, and some other of my friends do like every Friday night. I mean, Mascara Dorada, like he's one of the best luchadors in the world. If you haven't found that out for yourself, you're gonna find out this Saturday. I mean, him, Takeshita, and Okada. This is a sleeper match for match of the night. I feel this Saturday, but back to the match right here. Just great chemistry between him and Mortos. Like they were going off, they were going out, they were showing out. Like that is lucha libre action at its finest, right there. I like with you. I thought Beast was gonna pull it off as well, but Dorada, man, this dude is on another level. He's having a great 2025 as well. I mean, like I said, if you don't know about Mascara Dorada, before Saturday, please do some research. Go on YouTube, look up some of his matches and highlights. I mean, he put on a match of the year candidate back in
Thanks.
June with Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. I mean, let me tell you, he is not a throwaway. He is not going to be no pushover in that match. He is going to push both Okada and Takeshita to the limit. I mean, dude, that trios match is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to see it.
Comment in the chat. Shout out Keely Myers saying, I need singles Ricochet back. And also saying, I'm going to need Ricochet and Sadell reunion versus Jet Speed and the Young Bucks. Just imagine. Do not explode my head for putting those thoughts in it, man, Keely. That would be absolutely amazing. You're right. But what he's doing right now, I think it's just a stepping stone to much bigger things. Don't sleep on that interview he did with Ariel Hawani. People who are headed towards greatness go on Ariel, and AEW know what they're doing with Ricochet right now. Trust me, they have big plans for that guy coming real soon.
It's not if you go back to when Swerve came in, like look at his ascension. He started out as a tag team guy with Keith Lee, and
Yep.
he did work with AR Fox. It took him like a year and a half. He went through the grind. He did the work. He put people over on the way to the top to being the AEW World Champion. So it's a process, man. It's not overnight. Give it some patience, and I think the end goal will be where Ricochet wants to be and where the bosses want him to be. So I think in due time, we will see Ricochet reach his full potential in AEW.
Definitely. Speaking of full potential, man, Tony Storm came out and just gave an incredible promo, talk that talk. She said in a magazine earlier this week that she is an AEW lifer and that no money could ever make her leave that company. And I believe it. Just the way she carries that brand, that division, the women's division, her passion for this, just promos, killing it. She's on fire. If she went anywhere else, it would not be the same. She'd be like Mariah May right now, just dwindling somewhere in NXT. But she's killing it. She gets interrupted by Jamie Hayter and Statlander and Tekla. Nobody would let her talk. But this was a great promo. It gave me a chance to see all of these ladies. And if I had to put my money on someone, the way her and Jamie Hayter interacted, it felt serious. So if she retains, I definitely can see Jamie Hayter and Tony having some type of one-on-one action. But if she loses, in my opinion, it will be against Jamie Hayter. How'd you feel about this promo?
The tone was very interesting from Tony Storm because she talked about her journey this year, from her battle in LA with Mariah May, beating the belt collector Mercedes Moné, the forever champion in Athena, but it was kind of interesting the tone. Like it was kind of hinting like is she nearing the end of her title reign, her reign of dominance, because this is the three challengers she has, like from Hayter to Stat to Tekla, anything can happen in a four-way. Remember, she don't got to be pinned to lose her title, but I do think Tony will figure out a way to pull out this match because I think the bigger goal in the end is to rehash that rivalry with her and Jamie Hayter, who have battled for numerous times for the title in the past. And, Hayter's back healthy. So I think that's where the end goal is right there. But a wild card in this match can be Statlander. Does she get help from the Death Riders, which you did see a little interaction with Wheeler Yuta while all the ladies were brawling during that segment. So that's something to keep an eye on right there. But I think Tony will pull it out in the end, and I think the bigger picture will be, settling the feud once and for all with herself and Jamie Hayter down the line.
Well, speaking of that feud, what happened before was Tekla and Queen Aminata in a street fight, no holds bar. It was a great one. The crowd was into this from beginning to the end. Wheeler Yuta has some of the most massive heat. Like the fuck Yuta chance is getting out of hand. But anyway, back to this match. This match was incredible. Curb stomp on a chair. Queen Aminata goes down. Tekla, of course, gets the win because she's fighting for the world title this weekend. You want her to stay hot. But all the ladies come out. Madness ensues. But great match by Queen Aminata and Tekla. And let's not look over that. How'd you feel about this one?
This match went exactly as I thought it would be. I'm like, listen, these two have great chemistry with each other. Like, whatever it is, like, they just, whatever they're punching, chopping, headbutting, like, they follow through on their punches. There's no halfway, there's no stopping. They are punching through the other one's head. Like, they are trying to do bodily harm to each other, whether it's kendo sticks, chairs, trash cans. Like, freaking Queen Aminata, like, hit like a spinning neck breaker on Tekla on the trash can. That looked nasty right there. But yeah, they balled out, they showed out. I mean, the crowd was up for it. And Tekla, like, her presentation ever since coming to AEW, like, she fits in perfectly. Like, she has a great onward track in AEW going forward. I mean, she's going to be a main player in that women's division for years to come. I mean, so not surprised that Tekla won this match, before her title match this Saturday. And win or lose, like I said, Tekla stop is going up, and even Aminata's loss, I don't think that diminishes her in any way. I mean, it's kind of a good problem that AEW's women's division has. Like, there's so many great so much great talent in that division. It's just hard for a lot of them to kind of get their footing. But I think Aminata has put herself in a good position going forward, where she will be a name floated around, like, in potential, like, bigger feuds and bigger title feuds, hopefully in the future. And I do hope, with all, the past month or two of all the women, like, brawling out, in the 8-6 women tag matches that we've had over the past almost, I do hope the end goal is we get the very first women's blood and guts match in the future. Like, they deserve it. They have showed out. They have showed off this year. They showed you that you put them on the big stage, like, they will deliver. So, Tony, if you are listening to this, give them a chance. Give them the ball. They will run with it. They will score a touchdown, whether it's next month, November, whenever. Give the woman the blood and guts match, please.
Definitely. Shout out BJ Dixon, HGA over on TikTok, and everybody else over on TikTok. Appreciate you joining us. Noah 805 over on Instagram saying AEW needs to sign Dorado. Didn't even know he wasn't signed, but that's how AEW does.
So I think so. Like, obviously Dorado's with CMLL. There's a couple of I know Hechicero has a dual contract with AEW and CMLL. There's talks about they might do more. I think Dorado's going to be the next one. That's a no doubter for me. He's already done so many appearances in AEW. I think that's a lock in the future. So, that's where it's trending with this partnership. A lot of dual, triple contracts. So yeah, he's definitely the next one up.
And then the last comment, shout out Fortnite Rider saying, I think Cage is going to betray Cope and join FTR. I feel that too in my bones. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it too.
This guy watches back. I mean, always with Cage, we'll see.
We'll see. Next up, another qualifier for that ladder match in the tag team titles. We got Speedball Mike Bailey and Knight defeating Kip Sabian and Kill Switch. Kill Switch walked off on Sabian, leaving him all by himself, and you're not gonna stand a chance in a handicap match versus Jet Speed. Kip Sabian takes the pin, and moving on to this incredible ladder match that we are going to see live in Toronto is Jet Speed. Your thoughts on this one?
Good match between both teams, but we saw the split coming a mile away between Kip and Kill Switch. Like Kip, I don't know what's going on with him, like trying to just take charge over Kill Switch, just tagging unnecessarily, like slapping Kill Switch for no reason. So I'm not surprised that Kill Switch like dipped at the end. He said, "Fuck this, like you deal with it. I'm out of here." But listen, the right decision was Jet Speed going on to this ladder match. Like it's insane. Like at this point, you got Brodito, you got the Bucks, you got Jet Speed. Like I already mentioned another match. Right? This could be another one that could steal the match. It could steal the show. This could be the one that you're talking about the entire weekend and weeks to come. I mean, it's going to be a car crash. It's going to be insane. Like it's going to be like it fits the moniker of the pay-per-view of being called All Out. That's what they're going to be doing in this match, man. I cannot wait. Like Speedball and Kevin Knight, amazing job like pairing these two together. A great tag team going forward. Whether you win the tag titles on Saturday, I'm not sure, but it should be a great moment for these guys to show out on a bigger stage going forward.
Definitely, definitely. Next up, we get Rio defeating Robin Renegade. Small pause. Some people on X were saying, "Oh, it's local talent." Put some respect on Robin Renegade. I've been watching her for a while now on the indie scene. She is a absolute star. When she gets the chance to shine, she is no jobber. She is no local talent. She is a diamond waiting to be dusted off and shown to the world. So just a side note for Robin Renegade. But Rio, of course, gets the win. And afterwards, Mercedes Moné comes out and beats her ass and lets her know, little girl, you do not stand a chance against me at all out. This was dope. Love the match. Your thoughts on this one?
Very, very good match, and like you said, I'm right there with you. I mean, I've seen not just Robin, but both the Renegade sisters over the past few years. Like they, hopefully when they're both healthy and ready to go together, like they will be someone to reckon with. Like not just in AEW, but a Ring of Honor or whatever other promotion they decide to work in the future. And you know what? Maybe a little spoiler right here. I don't think this is the last we've heard of Robin Renegade. In the women's division. I think just she's someone's name to keep an eye on going forward. But I think good showing out by Rio. She looks good. Good to see her back in the ring after a long hiatus. But it should be a great match with her and Mercedes. Like I think stylistically, I think they'll both mesh together. Well, like you said, she sent that statement at the end that this is her division, this is her belt, and you're not good enough to take it from me. And I think, history will repeat itself. I think Mercedes will walk out as the champion as she inches closer to becoming the longest reigning TBS champion of all time. I think next month she will break that record if she has the belt that long. And yeah, man, that's another match that I think is going to do good on Saturday.
More Renegade Twins in the chat. Shout out Jordan. Appreciate you joining us over there on X. Renegade Twins rule. Yes, they do. Can we get those women tag team titles ASAP to Dynamite, please?
Any day now.
Any day now. Next up, we get tag team ladder qualifier match. The main event, Don Callis family versus Top Flight. This was incredible. I love this match from beginning to end. But Alexander and Hechicero defeat Dante and Darius by pinfall, advancing to the ladder match at All Out. Was this the right decision? What'd you think about it, Bald Bro?
Absolutely the right decision. I mean, first off, you have Josh Alexander, another hometown guy. It's in Toronto. He's going to get a good reception Saturday. And I like, just the Don Callis being the focal point, of All Out. Obviously you have Kyle Fletcher in the main event, and then you have his boys Alexander and Hechicero could possibly walk out as the tag team champions, and then you have Okada and Takeshita, and one of them might leave with the unified title. So it could be a very productive day for the Don Callis family when all things are said and done this coming Saturday. But yeah, good action in this match. I mean, I know Dante and Darius, they've both been slowed down with injuries over the past couple of years. So, it's good to see them both back healthy. You can see the potential in both of them, but they just got to get their footing. They got to get some more traction, more reps, and I think they'll be good going forward. But like I said, Alexander and Hechicero, they were 100% the right decision to win, to advance to the ladder match. Like Alexander is gonna have a great showing in this ladder match. He's gonna look like a beast in that match, and the hometown Toronto crowd is gonna go crazy for him. Hichisero is gonna look good too. Good match overall, and now we have all of our 4 teams set for the ladder match. Like I said, it's going to be a show stealer. It's going to be the one we're going to be talking about the entire weekend and beyond. Man, All Out is just going to be a special card like that we will remember for a long time.
Definitely. And after the match, Kyle Fletcher is a man of his word. He said at the beginning he was going to take out Adam Hangman Page, and he did just that, giving him the brain buster through the table. I think he took the majority of that bump, I'm not going to lie. But he did take out the champ, like he said, stood tall at the end of Dynamite. How'd you feel about the ending?
I love the ending, man. That is a statement maker right there. He put Hangman and the entire AEW world on notice. He said, I am not here to play around. I am going to keep my word. I keep my promises. And that's exactly what he did. He waited 3 hours till the end of the show. Say, I got your ass with that brain buster through the table. Like you said, I kind of agree with you. He may have taken the brunt of that table, but still, he laid out the Hangman out cold, out, unconscious. And the final shot of the show is the Protostar holding up that AEW men's world heavyweight title. Like I said, it could be a harbinger of things to come. It could not, but we'll see. He's got to do it on his own. They signed the contract earlier. No members of the Don Callis family can be there, not Don Callis. And if they do, he will also lose his TNT title as well. So there's too much riding on this match for any shenanigans to take place. So this is going to be a straight up one-on-one match, mano a mano, and this is going to be a match of the year contender right here. And this is a litmus test for Kyle Fletcher. You're in the main event now. You are the guy right now. Can you be the guy that AEW and Tony Khan lean on in the next 5 to 10 years to be that main event guy, to be that champion, to be that face of not just AEW, but in professional wrestling as well? Like I said, it's a test for him this Saturday in Toronto in the Scotiabank Arena, and I think he's going to pass with flying colors. And that doesn't necessarily mean that he has to win the title, because sometimes you could win even in a loss, because a loss can take you further, ways away, than a win could. So, like I said, we are in the early stages of the star making process of the Protostar, and in 5 to 10 years, he will be top 5, not just in AEW, but the entire world of professional wrestling.
You heard it from Bald Bro. He don't tell lies. Those are all facts. But scale of 1 to 10, what do you give AEW Dynamite September to remember?
Like I said, I was already excited for this All Out card, and tonight's Dynamite show, it raised my excitement levels even higher. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 tonight, because like I said, I think it raised the excitement. It raised the bar for All Out this Saturday. I mean, the card is stacked from top to bottom. I mean, like I said, Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada, Saturday afternoon. The atmosphere is going to be off the charts. I mean, if you've never been there live for a show in Toronto, Canada, for a wrestling show, you are in for a treat. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to get there in a couple of days. But yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, for me, I'm around the same. I'll say about a 9.5. I'm saving the 10 for All Out. So 9.5 from tonight. And like Bob Bro said, we will be there live in attendance, section 214. Look out for the guys from the Holy Shhh Podcast. Any creators out there who want to collab, hit us up. Any wrestlers out there who want to collab, hints, Ricochet, what up, though? But yeah, hit us up. We're going to be out there doing major things Friday night and Saturday night. We might even say Sunday. You never know, but we'll be doing it all weekend long with AEW and the Holy Shhh Podcast. Cannot wait. Before we get out of here, though, let's talk about group chat, bro. What's going on over there?
All right, Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, GW Podcast UK, where we release about 3 to 5 clips for every episode. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify and all your podcast platforms, especially YouTube. where you can see all of our video episodes uploaded after a day or two after recording. GW Podcast UK. Follow us on Twitter for all news and updates regarding in the show. Any questions that you have for us for any of the episodes, we will try our best to get to them for every recording. Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. Please follow, and thank you for your continued support.
Definitely. And make sure, if you guys aren't hip to it yet, we do not just cover professional wrestling anymore. We got the Holy Sports Podcast where we cover NFL, boxing, and all type of things. You can check out our latest episode where we broke down the Canelo and Crawford fight and gave our week 3 predictions for the NFL. And tomorrow night, you can definitely see me streaming Thursday Night Football on all of our platforms, including Twitch and our Discord. I guess that's it for us. September to remember AEW, and it will definitely be remembered this weekend. All Out will be there, but till then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that Bald Bro for the NYC,
and you guys have been tuned in to the AEW Dynamite post show with the Holy Shhh Podcast.